New Heights Wrestling Bound and Determined was last Saturday, and we're going to discuss the results here. Greetings and salutations, welcome to the Princess Palace. I am Princess Josh. Thanks to loyal supporters like you out there. Working the cameras, behind the lights, my good assistant Terry, we are able to provide you with this wonderful news program each and every Monday through Friday, every week, here on any social media platform that you are watching. Be sure, if you've ever missed an episode, to check us out on our YouTube channel, where we have all of our previous episodes backlogged so that you can enjoy it whenever you would like. If you would like to support the channel, please be sure to visit ProWrestlingTees.com and purchase your CNV or Princess Josh t-shirt, and that will directly show your support to us and our project, Codename Vendetta, as we move forward to change the realm of professional wrestling each and every episode. Today, we are going to discuss New Heights Wrestling's Bound and Determined, which happened last Saturday, and it was one of those kind of events that if you missed it, you truly missed out, because it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience on so many levels. First and foremost, let's talk about our opening match, which was a pre-show match between Wilson Reed, Golden Spirit, and what happened to be the very final match of the one and only T-Bird. Before we continue on, I do want to say, once again, we love T-Bird. He was an amazing person, and none of us knew that this would have been his final match, which just goes to show you, take care of those around you, be a support system. You heard it on yesterday's episode. I will further relay that here. Please, just be there as a support system for each other during this grieving time. Because we here at the Princess Palace, as you have seen in our previous episode, we have been impacted as well. We feel your grief, and unfortunately, T-Bird was unable to get the victory in that match. It was an amazing match. It will be coming to the New Heights Wrestling YouTube channel in the near future. Just like all of the other matches that took place at Bound and Determined, they will be coming out on the New Heights Wrestling NHW Pro TV program in the next few months. You want to be sure to keep tuning in every Thursday for brand new episodes. The next pre-show match would have been a battle of respect between Dominic Bianco and Snakebite. Now, these two individuals sure did entertain. It was one heck of a match. Many were entertained. Many thought that Dominic Bianco was going to easily get the victory again, but somehow, someway, Snakebite pulled off the victory, even pulled out a split. It was amazing. You just got to see it to believe it. Then, in the opening match of the night, when all of the fans had fully piled in, they got to see Jacob Walker of Exodus get the victory over that snot-nosed brat and daddy's boy, Dalton Aaron. I mean, this kid complained so much that I'm just happy that Jacob Walker did something right for once. And Jacob Walker, not a big fan of him either. I mean, big, tall, goofus-looking idiot guy. He's got that mustache from the 1970s, thinks he could hang in the 70s of professional wrestling, but realistically, they would have stretched him. Yet, somehow, someway, he walked away with the victory. Congrats, Jacob Walker. You're going to be holding it down, I guess, for the Exodus in the next few months as they start touring Europe. And we'll discuss Exodus a little bit more later on. Then, for the Anytime, Anywhere Championship, Waylon Barley put the title on the line against Bodie O'Hare in a hard-hitting contest. I really thought Bodie had this one, but no, unfortunately, Waylon walks away with the title yet again. I still cannot wait for somebody to take that off of him. Then in women's action, to determine a number one contender to face Just Jody at a future date for the Women's Championship, we had a triple threat match that we saw there that night between Viral Estrange, JC Black, and Emily Locke. Viralist Strange with a whole new attitude, JC Black somehow getting the victory in the end, pulling out a surprise, the ultimate underdog in the women's division, I will say so myself, because a victory like that, especially over Emily Locke, a former women's champion in her own right, somebody walking into that match who had the number one contendership already. I wonder how this psychologically is going to mess with Emily Locke's head. I know Exodus and them have a lot of gold, but losing something as precious as this opportunity messes with an athlete's head. But now, it'll be JC Black versus Jody, just Jody, somewhere down the line to determine our next NHW Women's Champion. With their mind on the summer vacation ahead, and I said I was going to discuss it, here we go. Exodus lost the Tag Team Championships again to this time First String Alec Jagger and Logan Yand. This marks the first time Logan Yand has won the Tag Team Championships with anybody. This marks another occasion on the multitudes of times Alec Jagger has won those tag team titles with multiple partners. Someone who truly understands tag team wrestling, I will give you your credit, Alec Jagger. However, that opportunity did not belong to you. It belonged to these individuals, the Black Hand Society. They would make a statement at the show by defeating and eliminating the entire pumpkin patch. All four members, the small ones, the big ones, everyone came at them, and they wound up destroying each and every pumpkin that came before them. I told them to make a statement, and they sure did. One thing is for sure, the Black Hand Society, Tommy Zero, Damian Castle, they do not play nice. They will do whatever it takes to get those tag team titles that are rightfully theirs around their waist. Mark my words, the time is ticking down, First String. You will not have those titles for very long, because I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that Black Hand Society and you are on a collision course that is gonna be on an epic proportion. Then for the Pride Championship, 3 former Pride champions Drake Zavior, Cali Man, and Mr. Personality Kelly Clark would take on the current champion Hunter Hendricks, who somehow walked away in this match, still the Pride champion. I know, I'm shocked too. I had my money on anybody but him. I mean, the snot-nosed little brat should have lost that title, but I gotta give him credit where credit's due by defeating 3 former Pride champions in their own right, cementing his own legacy truly as a prodigy. If I'm Alec Jagger, that's somebody I should be worrying about. I will say this. From what I observed backstage, during intermission, and everything in between, Hunter Hendricks is a problem that many of you in the back are going to have to worry about. I've seen the way he has been talking to the fans during intermission. I've seen the way he's been trying to give advice to some of the younger guys out there. If I'm Alec Jagger, I got to wonder how much and how long it'll be before this kid tries to take your spot as the head of First String. Finally, the main event of the night, the big attraction, Tommy Hilliard versus Mike Facen for the heavyweight championship, which I said it here on this program multiple times, I was going to have a front row seat for that, and boy howdy did I. It was an amazing contest. Things that you wouldn't believe happened. Mike Facen coming off the top rope, Suicydal Soulja doing amazing moves that you wouldn't even expect him, grounded moves, lifting up Mike Facen. This contest was absolutely down the middle until the referee, unfortunately, getting incapacitated, and that's when I took it upon myself to try to go and help the referee. That's when that no good, dirty scoundrel Mike Facen pulled me into the ring by the steel folding chair that I was holding. Not that I was doing it, I was making sure the fans would not have access to it. Like they need a weapon to be used in this situation. Nobody needed a weapon to be used in this situation unless they were willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for that title. And that is exactly what Tommy Hilliard would do. He stabbed you in the front like a true friend should, and he did what was necessary. You knew it going in, Mike, that anything was possible. You had the same opportunities, the same circumstances in front of you, and you chose what you chose, and therefore you do not have that heavyweight championship anymore. It belongs to us at CNV with the catalyst, Tommy Hilliard, firmly placing it around his waist. This, upon many other reasons, is why you never want to miss a professional wrestling event, especially New Heights Wrestling, any event that I'm a part of, because just when you have the answers, I change the questions. I bring the entertainment. I bring a special set of skills unlike anybody else, and that's why I am the most trusted voice in independent professional wrestling. As we venture forward into the foreign land of the future, you can catch me tomorrow, April 18th, at the NGA Amateur Extreme, where I bring my wonderful chaotic energy as your ghost hostess with the mostess for this wonderful event. So many amateurs trying to get their pro card, trying to do their very best, showing off their sacrifice. It is game day for them, and I am happy to be once again a part of this event. You'll be able to find me there tomorrow. Then on Saturday, April 25th, I'll be heading over to Tampa Bay Pro Wrestling for the Tampa Bay Rumble, representing CNV with Drake Zavior, Krieger, Royce Adams, as we try to secure our victory in that 30-man Rumble. I want that Tampa Bay Pro Heavyweight Championship to be represented by a member of CNV just as bad as each and every one of you. Be there to show your support to your princess and this wonderful organization and movement known as CNV. The very next day, Sunday, April 26th, we'll be heading up to Nick's Seafood for Pigs on the Beach. This is going to be an event with New Heights Wrestling. The event starts at 11. It's absolutely free. New Heights Wrestling at 1:30. The U.S. band at 3 o'clock. Do not miss out, because this is going to be one amazing event. For those of you who need to blow off some steam, come on out and enjoy this wonderful event. Be sure to leave your questions, comments, whatever it may be, in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, specifically share all of these videos. And if you've missed anything, like I said, our back catalog, all of our previous episodes are on our YouTube channel for you to go over and watch each and every episode of the Princess Palace right now. If you would like, you can send me an email at princessjoshundying@gmail.com, and I will be sure to answer one of your emails here on an upcoming episode of the Princess Palace. As we head further into the weekend, I just want to leave you on this final note. Please take care of each other. Like I said before, there's a lot going on in this world. Be there for each other. Make sure that you represent the CNV movement the best you can. Make sure you are helping make independent wrestling the best you can, because you can be them or you can CNV.